Yo, what up YouTube? RotoCat Gaming here, bringing you another cryptocurrency related video, and this time it's about passive income. Have you ever wondered, how can I make money doing nothing? You ever sat and you thought, hey, I'm not doing anything. Why don't I make money not doing anything? Well, let me show you how. I'm kidding, of course, but there's some truth to that. And I'm talking about passive income, but what is it? What is it exactly? When I got into the space, that this is one of the last things I really wanted to dive into. I knew what passive income was as far as GPU mining. Obviously, you let these miners do their thing, and passively you're making money overnight. But there are other avenues and strategies and things you can do in order to maximize your coins. Obviously, one of the big topics surrounding cryptocurrency is that they say not your coins, not your keys, not your coins, and that's true. But if you're willing to risk a little bit of your percentage of your coins in some staking and some interest earning accounts, you can do that, and there are options. So it just depends on your risk tolerance, your research that you do on which companies that you're going to put your money into, and things of that nature. So, for cryptocurrency maniacs like myself, GPU mining is not enough, right? We're also trying to make money in staking and interest accounts and all that good stuff. So what I want to do is share with you guys what I'm currently doing and tracking. The numbers that I'm going to show you on the screens are not representative of what I have. So these are just random numbers to kind of give you a real world view of the earnings that you're actually going to get per week or per day or whatever. I already did the math. It checks out, and it jives with what I'm seeing on a week by week basis. I've been tracking it for a few months, so it's pretty sound. This is real money, real numbers as far as like weekly payouts and daily representation of what you're going to be getting. So I used a couple of services: Blockfi, Cardano wallet, Kraken. I've staked all types of things and all types of contracts, and so to speak. So I'll get to it. I think I'm rambling a little too much. All right, so let's talk about Kraken. So Kraken is a U.S. based exchange. I don't know if if this has global appeal, but I'm in the U.S., so I'm using that right now, and it allows you to stake various coins and stable coins and things of that nature. So I'm currently staking Ethereum and Polkadot in it. The issue with Ethereum for this particular service is that once you stake it, you cannot get it out. I mean, you're locking it. And the risk of staking in Kraken is that you can see the rewards that you're getting weekly. When 2.0 Ethereum 2.0 is released, the proof of stake merge, and it could happen by May of 2022, or it can even be longer than that. The reason I staked my Ethereum in Kraken is because I'm long term, and I go, whatever I put in it, I'm okay holding it, and that that's something that you got to determine if it's something that works for you. I'm a believer, long-term holder, so it was a no-brainer, and I thought, hey, Kraken is a pretty safe exchange. Never really had any major issues, so I'm safe. I guess I'm sure that the funds are safer. Funds are safer at Kraken. That's a cryptocurrency joke for you guys. So that's one of the things. On Polkadot, it's not necessarily the... Oh, I forgot to actually change my screen. Well, excuse me. So on Polkadot, for example, the rewards are weekly. They're paid out weekly, or 2 times a week rather. And whatever you stake in it, you can get out. So in and out, you can stake however much you want, and they pay you weekly. And this one doesn't have that locking feature that Ethereum 2.0 has in this service. So I'm feeling pretty good about my staking in Polkadot and Ethereum, and there's different percentages that you get. Polkadot is one of the highest ones, right? 12%. There's Kusama. There's other coins that actually give you pretty high yield, but with that being said, I chose Polkadot and Cardano, Ethereum rather, to be staked at Kraken. Another service that I used and I don't use anymore is Blockfi. Blockfi was offering really good percentages, and it's an interest account. You're not really staking. Basically, what it means is like, hey, you send a bunch of Bitcoin, Ethereum, or whatever to your Blockfi account. Obviously, you got to be verified, right? And then they pay you monthly, so you accrue these rewards per the percentage that you correspond to, and then every month they pay you. Mind you, these services, there's differences. Some services pay you monthly, some pay you weekly. Some of the mechanisms and other things, they pay you every 5 days. It all depends on the terms and conditions of the service. So for BlockFi, I was getting paid monthly, and then but the rewards really, as you can see on the screen, they've gone down. But before, if you had like a full Bitcoin, you can get like 5% of it, and now it's like, you don't even get the 5% on a full Bitcoin. You only get a 4.5% on a tenth of a Bitcoin. So, and they're keeping your coin. Is it really worth it? I don't know. Some people would rather keep it in their hardware wallet, like a Ledger or a Trezor or something like that. And some people say, hey, well, I want to be making money. BlockFi has been backed by, so and so, the Coinbase or whichever. I don't know if it's Coinbase or Gemini, but there's like big heavy hitters backing these accounts. So, it all depends on your risk tolerance and how much you're willing to stake and the rewards and all that good stuff. But this is what I used. I don't use it now. I moved over to Celsius. So Celsius Network is another interest paying account, and this one is a little bit better as far as the payouts. On this one, I have Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Litecoin, and there's percentages, but you can stake or you can collect interest on stable coins like USDC, Tether. I think Tether is in here. I can't really recall. I think it is. Yeah, USDT. So these percentages on the right, I mean, they're pretty high, right? What bank account is going to give you close to 9% APY on your US dollar or whatever you're holding? Not a lot. That's why these companies are catching a lot of flack from US regulators, that they're like, they're giving crazy percentages of rewards or yield or interest rewards to the clients, and they're like, wait, that's not legal. Like, New Jersey, I believe, Texas, they're suing, and they're getting really frustrated with all these companies that are offering these crazy numbers. So if you're scared about staking like Bitcoin or Ethereum or whatever, you can stake these stable coins. And you get these high yields. So that's another option. On the cryptocurrency side of things, Celsius Network, I mean, they offer really good percentages. For example, on the BTC side, on the Bitcoin side of things, 6.2% up to one full Bitcoin. So that means, hey, you can dump one Bitcoin and you're getting 6.2% yield on it. Is it API? Yeah. So, and then they pay you in Bitcoin. They don't pay you in US dollars. They pay you in Bitcoin. And I'll show the example of what I'm talking about, some real numbers of what you would theoretically be looking at. Blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, I mean, that's great. They got Ethereum as well. You don't have to stake it there. But you just keep it there and they pay you in kind. So these are just interest accounts that pay you in the same amount. In other countries in Europe, I think you can get paid in Bitcoin, or Cell is the coin that this particular one, that there's Nexo. I'm not allowed to use Nexo. They don't have interest rewards for my state in Texas, so I can't use it. But there are options. And for Cardano, I use the wallet, the Daedalus, I think it's called. Sorry if I'm not pronouncing it correctly, but this wallet, you send your Cardano to it once you have it up and running and all that good stuff, and then you can choose a pool to actually stake it and commit to it, and you can get it out anytime you want. But while you have your money in your pool, you get about 4 or 5% returns, and every 5 days they give you X amount of Cardano into your wallet, and boom, you're getting it. So you don't have to stake your money or your coins in exchanges. You can use safe wallets. This one is I have it on my computer. I have a safe key for it. I have control of it. I got the keys for my Cardano coins in here, and I'm getting rewards. So there are different avenues. There are different options. It all depends on your risk tolerance and how you make the most of the staking or the interest rewards. It's up to you, but there are options. And like I said, I delegate. I'm not staking. I think for Cardano it's a little bit different. It's not called staking. It's delegating, but it kind of is staking, sort of speak. But you choose a pool, and boom, you delegate all those coins to that pool, and then you start getting rewards. It's a lot more intricate. There's plenty of videos about that. Maybe I can do one in the future, but it is what it is. So let's get down to the numbers. If you clicked on this video and you're curious, and I'm rambling on, what does it really look like when it comes down to the money that you stake or putting these companies versus the money that you get weekly or daily, right? So let's throw some numbers on the screen. All right. So like I said, this is for my case. These are not my numbers. These are just rounded figures, but I worked out the math, and it's very realistic. All right. So I got a couple of things. Kraken. All right. So I got, like I said, DOT and ETH 2.0, which I've locked. It is what it is. I'm long term. And then I'm also investing through Celsius Network, Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and through the Cardano wallet as well. I'm not staking any USDC, but I wanted to put that as an example of like, hey, if I invest $1,000, what it would look like. All right, so let's walk through this thing real quick. I put the staking rewards right here, 12%, 5 to 7. It's variable, but roughly, that's what we're looking at week by week, and so on and so forth. So I'm not gonna get into it. You guys can see it for yourself. So through Kraken, let's say I put 10 Polkadot coins in it. Okay, well, they're worth, as of October 27, 2021. These 10 coins that I put in there, they're worth $407. Okay, all right. For some people, that's a lot of money. For some people, it's not a lot. But hey, let's say you stake $407 in it. Okay, your weekly payout, what I've seen, and the percentage, whatever the math I did, your weekly payout for investing 10 coins and staking it in it, would be like 0.022 coins weekly. So given that the current price is about $40 per coin, that's 91 cents a week, which is about 13 cents a day that you're making. You're making $13 cents a day by not doing anything. You're sleeping, you're waking up, and hey, it's churning, right? That's the beauty of it. And mind you, the price could be lower tomorrow, so that 13 cents is actually a day could be 10 cents, 9 cents. If it crashes, 2 cents. That's cryptocurrency. That's the volatility. It's fucking crazy. Excuse my French. Fucking crazy. But on the other side, because you're getting paid in that coin, let's say tomorrow it balloons up and it's no longer $40 per coin. It's 80. You're not making 13 cents, but whatever you got paid, it wasn't 13 cents. It was 26 cents now. It's doubled. So long term, it works out. This is my form of, dollar cost averaging back into the cryptoverse. I'm not putting any more money out of my bank account weekly. I should, but I'm not. And I'm using my staking, my rewards, and everything that I'm being paid back into it, and it adds up. It's going to compound over the course of many years. That's Polkadot, and the same strategy, you can utilize it across the other coins. On Ethereum, hey, if I invest one full Ethereum, through Kraken, but I lock it, right? It's close to $4,000, but I'm gonna get paid, you know, 0.00 or whatever Ethereum per week, which amounts to about $3.99, almost $4 a week, which is 56 cents a day. All right, and so on and so forth. Celsius, if you invest 0.1, which is $6,000, it's getting heftier, right? $6,000, you would get about $639 deposited back into your account every week. You're not getting deposited US dollars, remember, you're getting deposited the coin. So if the price of Bitcoin goes up to like 500,000, which is crazy, I know, but crazier things have happened. If it 10x's from now, the coins that you got deposited, they're gonna 10x. So it's not gonna be 91 cents. It's gonna be $9.10 what you earned theoretically, and so on and so forth. Litecoin, the smaller the amount that you put in these accounts or your stake or whatever, the smaller number. The smaller the dollar value of the reward, and that's just math. That's just simple math. Cardano, let's say you delegate / stake 1,000 of them. Okay, that's a hefty $2,000. Daily, you're gonna get about 16 cents, which is a week is $1.12. Same goes for USDC, which is pegged to the dollar, 1 for 1, right? So almost 9%. You stake $1,000. This is where the sort of amazing thing about cryptocurrency is. No freaking bank is gonna give you 9% return on your US dollars. Excuse me, but I'm just freaking heated at how little they pay you. My mom called me the other day and she's like, hey, I looked at my statement. I have so and so thousands of dollars, blah, blah. They gave me 2 cents on my interest account. 2 fucking cents. And I go, Mom, there's other avenues. Look, I'm making X amount of money by staking, by doing all these things. And she's like, I'm going to have to look into it. My parents actually listened to me in 2017 and they bought cryptocurrencies and they held through the, ups and downs. And they're in the green now. But now they're actually looking into staking and all this stuff. And for folks that are not like super risk takers, staking Bitcoin or Ethereum, that itself is risky. And they're adding more risk to the risky endeavor. So sometimes some folks want to minimize that risk by doing something a little bit more stable like USDC. And the fucking percentage is like 9%, like on Celsius or some other networks. It's ridiculous. Anyway, I'm heated, but this is why I'm freaking making this video, to show you the reality of the current financial system and that there are options out there. All right, for the 10 of you that are watching this and that are interested in doing this, do more research and we'll figure it out. Make a comment and I'll help you if I can, because I'm seeing real numbers. I'm some of my friends that are asking me about it, and I go on a tangent, and I go, I do this and I do this and I do that. But this is why I'm making the video. Real world numbers. Okay, back to USDC because I'm still heated at the banking system. Anyway, so you invest $1,000. Really high percentage yield on interest, right, on your account back, and then they pay you back $1.78 a week, which is 25 cents a week, which is crazy in that regard. Nope, like I said, all right, no bank is gonna give you that much. 25 cents a day while you sleep. So, but hey, let's be real. Let's say you have $17,483 to spend, different avenues. Are you willing to risk that much in these services? Up to you. Some people risk more, some people risk less. Percentages. How much are you willing to lose? Like, let's say Kraken all of a sudden decides to go belly up and say, fuck all you guys that invested with us. We're not giving you shit. But you're out $4,500. And same thing for Celsius. Regulators, hey, all the shit that you're doing, it doesn't make sense anymore. Boom, you're locking, and your customers, they're shit out of luck. That could happen. So it's all about risk tolerance and what you're willing to do. All right, so 17,000. You know, you lock them up. You're probably getting about $18 back into these different avenues in cryptocurrency value, and they could go up and they could go down, and that's it. Simple, right? Anyway, if you have any questions, let me know. This is my experience. There are different things that you can do, like yield farming on the in the crypto. There's other strategies of like making way more money, but obviously it's riskier. You're doing some other, what is it called? I can't remember what it is, but yield farming is another strategy, and on decentralized exchanges and things of that nature. But I'm not into it. This is all that I'm doing at the moment, and let me see. What am I doing? Yeah, so you know, in a nutshell, what I'm risking has, you know, potential rewards, or I could lose it. It is what it is. I'm a believer, and these companies have been. I've researched them, and they've been around for quite some time, and there's a lot of benefits to using them, and you know, I'll report back if I have any issues. That way I can spread the word that, hey, I was wrong or whatever. You know, I'll be the first to spread that message. But if not, then hey, we're in the green, we're in the money, and who doesn't want to make money while they're asleep? I'm rambling too much. Thanks for checking out my video. Appreciate it, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.